Hello, hello everybody. How are we doing today? I hope you guys are all doing well, and hopefully you guys are hanging out with family, getting ready for Thanksgiving. We are going to be doing our Thanksgiving a couple days early because my father-in-law actually works on Thanksgiving. Hello Matt, how are you? So we're going to be doing Thanksgiving early. We're also not doing turkey. We're going to be doing a pork roast instead. Making a couple of changes that work with us this year. Hello Heather and Sarah. Hello, hello everybody. I am at my mother-in-law's house, so that is the different background that you guys see. Doing my show here. We drove here on Saturday. Hello Amber and Danielle. How are you? And Darren, thank you. Hello, Sandy. How are you? Kimberly, hello, hello, everybody. Yes, I changed my hair. Yes, I cut it off. Hello, Deb. How are you? If you guys know me, I switch my hair up a lot, so I am excited for the change, you guys. Yes, I'm ready for Thanksgiving as well. I love food. Hello, Charlene and Sarah. Thank you, you guys. You're so sweet. Yes, I changed my hair up. It was time for a change. I actually had short red hair when I first met my husband, so he's actually excited that I took it back to an old look. Hello, Twyla and Linda. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Just take a second to share this live video. The more people we have on watching today, the more live giveaways we get to do. Thank you, Sandy. Hello, Deborah and Lisa. So make sure if you do share it that you just share it directly to your page or into a group that you're not violating the terms of. Don't start a watch party because if they comment or like the post, I can't see it and they can't get entered into the giveaway. I also can't answer their questions that they may or may not have. So just make sure you share it straight up. If you don't have the share straight to your page, you just hit share, copy link, paste it into a status, and then come right back here. Hello, Jenna, Jasmine, and Abby, Eileen. Hello, hello, you guys. I am doing great, Deborah. I hope you guys are doing well as well. Doing really good here in Minnesota with my in-laws, hanging out with them, and it's actually my father-in-law's birthday today, so we have been hanging out with him and celebrating his birthday with him. Hello, Patty and Alexis. How is everyone doing today, you guys? We are going to be making soup today. Hello, Anita. If you have never tried curry or don't think that you like curry, I do encourage you to try this recipe. It is really good, and I'm not a huge curry fan. It's not a super Indian dish by any means, so if it's Indian food that you don't like or Thai food that you don't like, definitely still give this recipe a try because it is something a little different for that. Thank you, Alexis. You're so sweet. Jasmine wanting to cut yours as well. Do it, girl. Seriously, it's so refreshing, and it saves on shampoo and conditioner and time. Hello, Kimberly and Alice. You guys, I've had short hair through both of my pregnancies. It was just a lot easier as a new mom to just have short hair, not to worry about it. It's easier to wash or not wash, to be able to pull it back just like this and have it out of your face and not having to deal with it. My husband is excited and loves the new hair, so it's good. Hello, Amber and Azuzina. We are gonna get started, you guys. We are making chicken curry soup today. So it's chicken curry and broccoli. It's super, super good. We are making a completely 100% keto version of it today. There's only one ingredient that you have to change if you want it to be keto, and it's just your thickening agent. So if you don't care that it's keto, your thickening agent will be potato flakes, just instant potato flakes. If you do want the keto version, you'll be using arrowroot powder instead to thicken your soup. Or if you don't want it super thick anyway, the soup is good as is. You don't have to add a thickener to it at all if there's any allergies or anything like that to any of the thickeners that I gave as options. Hello, Miranda. How are you? Eileen, Miranda, and Brandy, hello, you guys. Thank you so much. I love the change, and I'm excited you guys all love it too. All right, so we are going to get started. We are going to chop up our onion. Yes, Deb, thank you. It's awesome. I love it. It's refreshing. I know I spent some time growing my hair out, but it was just time. It had gotten kind of gotten boring and flat, so I had to change it up. Hello, Heather. Right, Crystal? If only I was pregnant, I would be so happy. But we are blessed with our 2 little boys, and I think we'll stay with 2 kids for now. Hello, Barbara. Thank you, Twyla. You're so sweet. I am on early today. I just wanted to have the food ready for dinner time. We're kind of off schedule here. So we had a late breakfast at like 10. So it's about lunchtime now for us. So we'll be ready to eat it when it is all done. Thank you, Barbara. Hello, Kate. How are you? Yes, you guys, I did cut off probably 7 inches from my hair. We are making chicken curry soup today, so we are going to get started. You just need 1 yellow onion, and we are going to chop it all up here. Yes, Philip, I'm on early again. Hello, Tammy. Our eating schedule is a little sporadic here on vacation at my in-laws' house in Minnesota. Hello. Eileen, my grandpa, is doing better. He has a home nurse now that's checking on him once a week, so she'll be there tomorrow to give me a little status update so that I can keep my tabs on him, but he seems to be doing a lot better. He's putting on some more weight and going to physical therapy, so he is doing better. Thank you for asking. You guys, this is my father's recipe. This is 100% his recipe. It took me a couple of months to narrow down the recipe and get the ingredients and the portion sizes and stuff like that out of his brain to be able to make this soup, but it is one of my favorites that he cooks. Hello, Shelby, how are you? Bree and Nakisha, how are you? No, Heather, I'm not. We were just playing around with that because normally when my hair is short and red, I was pregnant. So we were just goofing around. I am not expecting you guys. All right, so we are just going to chop up our onion here. You can keep it as big or as little onion chunks as you would like. I like to dice up all of my ingredients for this recipe pretty small. My onions, my broccoli, my chicken, I like to dice all of those up as small as possible. But you can leave them bigger if you like a chunkier soup. You will just need to make sure that you let it simmer. Make sure you let it simmer. Make sure your chicken gets cooked through and stuff like that if you keep your ingredients a little bigger. Bree is doing a lot better. She is on the mend. She is finally back home in her own house, which is good. She got some more tests done today, I believe, at the doctor to check some of her levels to make sure that she isn't dehydrated or anything like that, but she is doing a lot better. Hello, Christopher. How are you? And Catherine, hello. So I am just dicing up my onion. You guys, my mother-in-law's manual food processor works so much better than mine. I think mine is a little dull. I might need to sharpen my blades. Hello, Tyler. How are you? So I'm dicing up my onions. Like I said, I like to keep them nice and small for this recipe. She did not. So she was negative for COVID, but she did actually have, I think it was an E. coli GI infection that she caught from work. So she's on the mend now, getting her digestional health back up and going. This one piece of onion does not want to dice up for me. All right, so this is as small as I want it, so I'm going to just take that onion out so that I don't completely obliterate these onions. Dump that in there because we are going to use this to chop up our broccoli as well. Ooh, my eyes are tearing up. Woo! Set that further away from me. My eyes are just watering. Oh. Yes, you guys, this is my dad's recipe. So if you end up liking it, give a shout out to Dean Rasmussen on here. That is my dad. This is his yummy, yummy curry recipe. I don't know how he came up with it or where he got it from originally. He's really good at trying things at restaurants and then recreating them in his own home. So maybe he had it at a restaurant and recreated it. I know there's always one piece that slips through the cracks and doesn't want to chop up for you, but you just take everything out of the manual food processor, put it in a bowl, and then chop it up by itself, and then you'll be able to get to it a little easier. Make sure you guys share this video and like down at the bottom of the screen. Like, smiley face, heart, any of those reactions get you entered in to the giveaway. My father-in-law is getting all these birthday phone calls because it's his birthday today. So just helping him with his phone. The boys and my in-laws went to the park to go play. All right, thank you for leaving your reactions, guys. We are going to keep prepping our stuff. So now we need 3 small stalks of broccoli. I'm not sure why they sell it at the grocery store like this now, but I know it irritates my dad too because it's all stem. And, you know, usually produce are sold by weight. So if you've got all this extra stem on there, you're paying for a bunch of broccoli that you don't actually use, especially because we're going to use mostly just the heads for this recipe, not too much stem. So I'm going to cut off all these stem pieces of my broccoli. Like I said, you guys, with the onion and with the broccoli, you can cut it as small or as big as you want it in the recipe. Doesn't really matter. It's definitely to each their own. Hello, Pam and Doodles. We are actually probably going to drive home on Thanksgiving Day. We'll celebrate it a little early. Hello, Haley and Laura. Mary, how are you? And Kim, welcome back. Pam, hello. So I'm just going to pop in some of this broccoli and dice it up. I like our broccoli nice and small for this recipe, but it doesn't take too many turns of the manual food processor to get it chopped up to the consistency I like. Then just get out some mixing bowls and just dump your ingredients out of your manual food processor. If you need to hand chop it, you can do that, or you can use a Ninja food processor if you have one of those. Alexis, I am not. I will probably help my mother-in-law, but we are actually not making a traditional Thanksgiving turkey this year. We are making a pork roast and some stuffing and mashed potatoes and gravy, but other than that, we're not doing too much Thanksgiving food. We're going to take it easy this year. Hello, Laura. Welcome. Make sure you leave a reaction at the bottom of the page to get entered into the giveaway. We are just prepping our ingredients for our soup today. We are making a chicken curry soup. It does have a little bit of a spice to it. If you've ever had green curry, you'd know a little bit about some of the spice that it holds. But it is so good, and with the sweet coconut milk or unsweetened coconut milk that we're going to be using today, it's got a very nice pair to it. Crystal, if you want to, you can use an immersion blender if you want your ingredients to be blended up a little bit more. But we will be putting chicken in the recipe, and I wouldn't want your chicken pieces to get too small. So that is definitely up to you on how big or how small you want your ingredients. Hello, Angie and Miriam and Kim. How are you? Laura, you guys, thank you for sharing, everyone. Welcome back, John. How are you? Remember to leave a reaction at the bottom of the page, a heart, a thumbs up, a smiley face. It doesn't matter which one or how many times you push it. You only get entered into the giveaway once. I am a Pampered Chef consultant, so my giveaways are always Pampered Chef items. And we have no delays in shipping anymore, so when you win, you will get your prize within a week, which is exciting on my end of things as well. We also will be doing some Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales, so if you've been have your eye on some Pampered Chef stuff, this weekend is definitely a time to shop. Hello, Nicole. How are you? Make sure your blade is in there. No apologies needed. Ask away, you guys. Pampered Chef is awesome. This is a Pampered Chef item. It's a manual food processor, so you don't need any kind of electricity. It's very low impact for anybody that may be suffering from weakness in their hands to not be able to chop and dice like they would like to. This really is ease of use, and I love it. I actually sold my Ninja food processor and swapped it out for this only. This is actually my mother-in-law's that I bought for her. We have some amazing products, you guys. They make it fun to be in the kitchen. If you hate cooking, you hate the process of prepping stuff, if you don't like dicing and chopping like I don't, and I'm not very good at it, we have some amazing products for chopping and dicing stuff up for recipes. A lot of our products have amazing lids that come with them. So our manual food processor actually comes with a lid. So once you dice it up, if you just want to stick it in the fridge, whether it's salsa or guacamole, you can do that and save it in the fridge without dirtying another dish. Hello, Sherry and Megan. So I've got my broccoli all chopped up in here. I've got a couple big pieces that I will just throw back in here. Chop it up a little bit. Then we are good to go. All right, so we've got our onion and our broccoli prepped so far. I like mine nice and chopped up so that we don't have any big chunks for the kiddos to have to chew. I like my soups to go down nice and smooth. So we've got that all chopped up. I'm going to switch out my cutting board, even though I've got broccoli everywhere. Switch this out, and then we need 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. And we are actually going to dice these up as well. I've never tried to put chicken in our manual food processor, but we are going to try it today. Yes, Shelby tried that guacamole and she loved it. Hello, Megan. How are you, Sherry? Thanks for sharing. Yes, Laura, we have amazing pantry spices from Pampered Chef as well. We have some new cinnamon spices that I highly recommend. We have a cinnamon plus spice right now that is cinnamon plus clove and orange and some amazing winter flavors. That are amazing for baking. And then we also have what's called our Taste Buds program, and I'm actually signed up for it. And once a month you get a little envelope with 3 packets of seasonings and recipes to try out those seasonings. So if you're nervous, you don't know what the seasoning's gonna taste like or what you would even do with it, you join this Taste Bud programs. You get 3 surprise seasonings every month with 3 exclusive recipes from Pampered Chef to make those recipes. You'll also have some leftover seasonings and spices from your packet and some little recommended recipes that you can use to use up your excess spices. So that's an awesome program. You can pay 3, 6, or 12-month subscription for the Taste Buds program. So super fun and awesome. We have amazing garlic infused olive oil and all sorts of yummy stuff. We have popcorn seasoning that I really like. We have ranch and French toast popcorn seasoning, and that is so good. So we're gonna see if this works on chicken. If not, we are going to just hand chop it. I think the chicken's a little too sticky, but now it's covered in broccoli. But I'm just going to dice it up. I like my chicken fairly small as well, but remember with a protein, it will shrink in size. So always cut it a little bit bigger than your actual desired size because it will shrink up as we cook it. Hello, Mary Jo and Linda. You guys, I am in Minnesota at my in-laws' house. I've cooked here before. I actually made a couple of holiday recipes last year here from my grandma's holiday cookbook. So welcome back to my mother-in-law's kitchen. She just recently redid her countertops and I love them. The white is so bright and clean. I love it, and I usually like dark kitchens, but this white countertop is amazing. Hello, Maddie and Mary Jo. You guys don't forget to leave your reactions on the post to get entered into the giveaway. I will be pulling the names off here once I am done with our chicken before I start cooking on the stove with you guys. So now is your chance to get entered into the giveaway. If you are new here, all you have to do is leave a reaction down at the bottom of the post to get entered into the giveaway. So a thumbs up, a smiley face, a happy face. Doesn't matter how many times you push it, you'll get entered in one time to win. If you've already won for the month of November, you do have to wait another month to get entered into the giveaway. But go ahead and push that reaction button anyway, and I will sort out the names before we do our giveaway. If we hit 80 live views before I pull the names off, we will do 2 giveaways. We're sitting at 1 giveaway right now, so make sure you share, you guys. We're making chicken curry soup today. It is our green curry soup. They do make red curry, but this is our green curry soup. Just dicing up my chicken here. Boneless, skinless chicken. You can buy chicken tenderloins so that you don't have to cut as much. Thank you, Mary Jo. You are so sweet. I am loving the new hairstyle as well, so that's fun. My kids had a fun reaction when I got home from the salon with my hair change. So just cutting up our chicken. You can even, if you want to, if you've got some chicken thighs or anything at home, if you have the patience to cut around the bone and get it off, and you want some dark meat in your soup, you can definitely use that as well. Whatever you prefer. Is there a way to get the past Christmas post? Yes, Mary Jo, good question. Okay, so if you guys are ever interested in any of my old recipes, any of my old posts, I do have my YouTube channel that has all of my old videos so that you don't have to search through Facebook, because I know it's hard to navigate. I also have my website, which is www.mfhungryboys.com, momfuelinghungryboys.com, and it actually has a search bar right there, and you can search for recipes, or you can just go right into my desserts category, or I have all of my proteins separated out, or side dishes, and you can find different recipes like that, because I actually went through my grandma's entire Christmas holiday dessert recipes and did those last year. So you just go into the desserts category and start searching. You will find my yummy sugar peppermint cookies that I make for Christmas. My dad and I make them, and they are to die for. So that's a recipe I recommend. We also have our double dairy bars and my grandma's pumpkin roll and stuff like that I did on here. Always videos, live videos like this that I have gone through step by step with you guys and made the recipe, which is always a little bit easier to follow along than trying to read and understand what the recipe is saying. Hello, Jen. Thank you, Kimberly. Yes, it is his birthday today, my father-in-law's birthday today. We are making chicken curry soup today, Jen. It is a green chicken curry soup. It's not of Thai food by any means, but it does have some green curry in it, which really pairs well with the coconut milk we're going to use. And it's also completely keto friendly with the variations we're going to make today. My mother-in-law and father-in-law are on a keto diet, so trying to kind of make it a little bit easier for them to stay on their diet while I'm here, because my family is not on a keto diet, and we love all of our carbs and potatoes and pastas and stuff like that. Yes, Pampered Chef gears towards family-friendly recipes that are easy to prepare and are for people that may be short on time. We do have recipes on the website that can be prepared in 30 minutes or less, which is super, super handy. We do try to gear towards family-friendly, healthy, fresh food recipes that you can make at home. Which is awesome. So we have our chicken all diced up, broccoli, and our onion all ready to go. I am going to pull the names off for the giveaway, and then we'll do the giveaway at the end of the show. You do need to be present to win the giveaway, so make sure you stick around through the length of the show so that you don't miss out on the giveaway. All right, I'm going to refresh the page and pull the names off. You need some curry powder. You need some seasoning salt, some unsweetened coconut milk. We need some pepper, garlic, green chili paste or curry paste, some bouillon seasonings. If you have the cubes, that works too. Or if you have the Better Than Bouillon in a jar, you can use that. Hello, hubby. Are you guys having fun at the park right now? Hello, Miranda and Laura. How are you guys doing? All right, you guys, I'm gonna pull these names off and then we're gonna make our way over to the stove. So we need a little bit of olive oil in a big soup pan or pot that you have. The bigger the better, just so that you have some room to simmer your soup and cook up your ingredients and things like that. So make sure you don't use a saucepan, that you use something bigger to be able to hold all your ingredients. Hello, Kelly, how are you? Yes, you guys, Lowry's seasoning salt works. There's another company that has seasoning salt that I like as well. I can't remember the name of it. But any seasoning salt that you guys like is definitely good to use. It's totally up to you if you have ones that you prefer. As long as it's a salt-based seasoning, you should be good to go. My dad recommends the salt to counteract the coconut milk, to make them little simpatico for your recipe. All right, so I'm gonna move us over here to my mother-in-law's stove top. We are going to add in some olive oil, just a little bit, to cook up our onion and our garlic. So move over here. We are going to just heat a small amount of olive oil. We're gonna add in our onion and our garlic until the onions are translucent. Yes, Jen, I do have the video on the pumpkin roll. Just go to my website. The link for it is in the description of this video. So if you click on my face, the description will pop up. You scroll to the bottom, you'll see my momfuelinghungryboys.com website. Click on that, type in pumpkin roll, and the video will be there. My only recommendation if you do make that pumpkin roll is do not double the frosting like I did. That was a mistake. My grandma didn't tell me that she had already doubled the frosting in her recipe she wrote me, so I actually quadrupled it. So I don't recommend it. So don't double it like I say in the video. Keep it at 1 serving. It's so fun, you guys. I thought it was going to be difficult, but I really did enjoy making the pumpkin roll. So I do recommend it. Just don't double the frosting like I did. All right, so we're going to heat up this oil, and then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, and then we're going to throw in our diced up onion. Thank you. I will let him know that you guys all said happy birthday. Hello, Rose. How are you? You guys, I had some amazing holiday dessert recipes that I made on my show last year from my grandmother's cookbook. So if you are interested in that, I definitely recommend going over to my website, going to the dessert section, and perusing those yummy recipes that I took from my grandmother's cookbook that she made for all of us in the family. All right, so we are going to add in our 2 tablespoons of minced garlic here. Ta-da! And you're just gonna cook this until the onion is nice and translucent. Thank you, Jenna. You guys, everyone give a shout out to Jenna Berman. She is in charge of updating all of my recipes on my website. She is awesome. She is on top of it. She is updating them daily when I am on here. So if there's ever any issues or any recipes you can't find, let me know so that Jenna can help you. Hello, Cece. I will tell him you said so. They're coming back from the park right now. So we are going to cook up our onion until it is translucent. That is what our goal is right now. Once that is nice and translucent, we are going to add in our chicken and cook it with the onion until it is no longer pink. Obviously, when it comes to chicken, you want to make sure it's nice and cooked through. Like I said, the smaller your pieces are, the quicker it'll cook. The bigger your chicken pieces are, the more patient you want to be as you cook them in the bottom. You will simmer this soup for 45 minutes, so you will be able to cook it even more to make sure that it's nice and done for this soup. Yes, you guys, heaping tablespoons of garlic. If you know my father, have ever had his cooking, it is never shy on garlic, that's for sure. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab our chicken so that it's ready to add in. Thank you, Kelly. You are so sweet. Yeah, blonde and red are the two colors that I usually have most often. The one color I've never done is black in my hair, and I think it will stay that way. My mom always told me I was too pale for dark hair, so I'll listen to her. Mom knows best, right, you guys? So we're cooking this up until our onion is nice and translucent. Then we're going to add in our chicken, add in our broccoli, and saute it until the broccoli is almost done. Since I cut my broccoli up so small, that won't take any time at all to cook our broccoli, especially because my pan will be nice and warm from cooking up the chicken. And then we'll add in all of our yummy curry and salt and pepper into our soup. And then I will have to patiently wait for it to simmer until I can have a bowl. Yes, Philip, always use extra garlic. Same with cheese and garlic. Where the measurements it says in a recipe is always the starting point for me, and I always add more than that. Like I said, this recipe is keto friendly, you guys, so if you're on a keto diet or plan to be on one the start of the new year, this is a go-to recipe for a keto diet. All right, get our broccoli over here and our spices so that I have them handy. When it comes to the powdered curry, you guys can use McCormick, or if you guys have this brand at your grocery store, this is the color curry that you're looking for. I'm not sure if they have powdered red curry, but we're using the green kind today. All right, so I'm gonna throw our chicken in here now that my onion is nice and cooked up. Try and get your chicken down in the bottom in a single layer so that you can really crisp it up. Get it nice and cooked up with your onion and garlic. Nice and flavorful. You can always double this recipe or cut it in half. Really easy to do so to make it fit your family size. If it's just you and a significant other, you can definitely cut it in half until you decide if you like it, and then go from there, because it does reheat really well. My dad used to cook this for me while I was in college, and I would reheat it in my dorm, and it was always amazing. No, if you're talking about the powdered, this is kind of a golden green color. It's hard to tell unless I show it up against something else. Green obviously here, so it is a kind of a golden powder, but just don't get a red curry. Just make sure it is like a golden green color. Cook up our chicken here. Remember, the bigger your pieces are, the longer you're going to need to cook it up. You can always use rotisserie chicken and stuff like that too that's pre-cooked, and just throw it in here with the rest of your ingredients and go. Makes the recipe a little faster if you need something quicker for dinner. Perfect. Awesome, Eileen. All right. So once this is in, we're going to add our broccoli as our next step. I'm making a mess in here. Broccoli pieces everywhere. I'm going to take a second and sort some of these names while my chicken is cooking. All right. Nice and smelly. Broccoli and onions, garlic. It's gonna taste so good and be full of flavor and smell. It definitely will have a unique smell with the curry and the coconut in there. If you're not a fan of coconut, I do recommend that you do try the recipe because I'm not a huge coconut fan either, and I love this soup. It definitely takes on a different flavor profile with that curry in there. So don't be too scared to try it. I promise you it will be worth it 120% to just try it and see if you like it. All right, just making sure that we have the giveaway winners that have already won for this month out of the giveaway. No, sir, I'm still on. All right. They're back from the park. I think they're gonna wait outside, which I'm not sure why. Scared to make too much noise while I'm cooking. Hello, Thelma and Betty, how are you? We're just cooking up our chicken until it's ready. I'm just taking a second to pull off some of the winners that have already won this month. Remember, if you've won, you cannot win again until the next month. But I promise you, sticking around and watching my show is worth it, because I do also do giveaways for my top fans. I'll do that every couple of months, so we're almost due for a new giveaway, which is exciting. Our chicken is nice and cooked up. All right. Hi, Grayson. Thank you, Thelma. You're so sweet. It is chilly here, you guys. The boys are all bundled up in coats and hats. Yes, Betty. My hair is short. I cut a lot of it off. Thank you, Thelma. All right, so our chicken is nice and cooked up. We are going to add in our bowl of broccoli now. It shouldn't take too long for this broccoli to cook, since I did dice it up nice and small. Take out my little leaf from my broccoli. Mix it in there. That water from the onion will help kind of cook up and steam your broccoli in here. Hello, Andy, how are you? And Betty, it smells so good. Hello, Brian. Welcome, you guys. We are making chicken curry soup. Chicken curry soup right now. All right. Boys are washing their hands after playing at the playground. Cook it up. Remember, you are going to be cooking it for 45 minutes on simmer. So anything, if you prefer your broccoli a little crunchier, you don't necessarily have to cook it too long for this step, because you will be simmering it for 45 minutes. It's okay, Doodles. I'm glad you're still working hard. Hello, Taylor. How are you? The curry is spicy. It's not a smoky curry, but it does have a spice to it. So if you don't like spicy, obviously you can use a little less curry, but the curry is definitely an important flavor in this. So if you don't like it, maybe skip the recipe so that you don't have to tweak it too much, but I promise you it's definitely worth trying. All right, so we've got our broccoli in there. We're gonna add 1.5 cans of our coconut milk, reserving half of a can so that we can add in our curry paste and mix it before adding it back into our soup. So I'm just gonna open my can here. 1.5 cans of the unsweetened coconut milk. Brooke, I am at my mother-in-law's house. So yes, this is a completely different kitchen. That is why it looks different here. We are going to use a whole can here of the coconut milk. Unsweetened. Get it out. I'm gonna turn my heat down a little bit. Smells so good. There we go, 1.5 cans, because then we are going to use our other half a can to incorporate some other ingredients. So we're going to open this one and just pour in half. Thank you, Andy. I know, you guys, smell-o-vision needs to happen. I know, my mother-in-law doesn't have one, and when it comes back in stock, I think I'm gonna buy her one, because these can openers are a struggle for me, but the PC one is so nice. Thelma, unfortunately, we did already pull the names for the giveaway, so you did miss this one, but next show, I am sure you will be able to get in, to the giveaway. I'm making a huge mess. So with the coconut milk, you guys, it will be half solid, half liquid. So you do want to be careful there. It is all good. You don't want to scrape off the liquid or scrape off the solid. You want to mix it in there. We want all of that yummy coconut flavoring. So we've got this in here. Yummy, yummy. Grab my towel. Made a big mess. Right? It does take a little bit of practice with our Pampered Chef can opener, but it does save a lot of time. You guys, it's so good. It smells so good. I'm so excited to have it. I was craving it, and I'm glad I've had a chance to make it here. All right, so we have our half of a can left. So we are going to add in our curry paste. So you want 2 tablespoons of the green curry paste. Let me make sure that's right. Hold on. Yes, 2 tablespoons of the green curry paste. So this is what it looks like at the grocery store. Thai kitchen green curry paste. 2 tablespoons of it. Here, grab my spoon. We want 2 tablespoons of it. There we go. There's 1. Scoop it in there. Turn my heat down again. All right, and then we want 1 more tablespoon. I'm just gonna dump in the rest of the jar. Here, just use it up. Here we go. All right. Right? My kitchen's always a mess while I'm cooking, so I'll have to spend a little time cleaning up. Oh, I was supposed to mix it into the coconut milk, and I totally did it backwards. That's okay, guys. We'll get it nice and incorporated. All right. Then we're going to add a tablespoon of the powder. So we've already done the paste, but you're also going to do the curry powder as well. So we're just going to mix that in. It is a little bit easier to mix up the curry when you put it into the coconut milk first, but it is salvageable to mix it in like this. It melts in really nicely and incorporates well. All right, so we've got that in there. Now we're going to add in a tablespoon of the powder. Brent, maybe you need to make sure that your notifications for the show are turned on. Easy to do. Just click the 3 buttons at the top of the screen and it'll say notify when I go live. Click yes and you should be able to go. I am going to use my teaspoon because it'll fit in a little bit better. I miss my Pampered Chef measuring spoons as well. So we want 3 of these for a tablespoon. There we go. It's my dad's cooking style. A little extra here and there because I am measuring it over the pan. Mix that in. That is what gives it this familiar smell, is that powder. It's so good, you guys. It's going to be so good. All right, so we've got our curry powder mixed in. Then we are going to add in 2 chicken bouillon cubes, or if you have the better than bouillon, you're going to do 2 teaspoons of the better than bouillon in here, like so. Scrape that out of there. And then 1 more. Perfect. Ta-da! Perfect, perfect. So we've got our bouillon cubes in there. The kids just got back from the park. Yep, that was the issue. Weird, Facebook's been turning the notifications off, so if you need to make sure you get notified anytime I go live, just hit those 3 buttons at the top, hit notify when I go live, and you should be good to go. Kingston Grayson, everybody wants you to come say hi. Yeah, he's walking around. All right, so we've got our bouillon in here. Then we want a tablespoon of our seasoning salt. Here we go. Boys, come say hi.
Hi.
Say hello.
Hello.
All bundled up still. So I'm using my teaspoon. Do 3 teaspoons of your seasoning salt in there. There's Grayson walking around with Woody. All right. Here we go. All right. Then we need some pepper. Don't need too much pepper if you don't want it, but it's always nice to add a little bit in. But my theory is you can always add more into your own personal bowl if you think it needs it. You guys, it's so cute. So yummy. I read cute from Kelly. They are cute, all bundled up. Hello, Casey, how are you? All right, so we have this in here. Now, you're going to bring it to a boil, then turn it back down to a simmer and cover and simmer it for 45 minutes. I usually pull a bowl off for myself before the 45 minutes, and it's usually really good. So, once you have simmered it, if you want it to be a thicker soup, you can add in anywhere from 2 tablespoons to 1/4 cup of powdered potato flakes to thicken it. If you want it to stay keto, you can use some of the organic arrowroot powder, gluten-free, non-GMO, vegan-friendly. The measurement, I would start small, maybe a teaspoon, and incorporate it in and add a little bit more as you need to thicken it. But that's up to you guys. You can leave it at the consistency it's at, or you can add more in. Right? I wish it would mail well. My dad has offered to mail it to me a couple times, but I'm not sure it would survive. But it's definitely worth making it. Right, Dad? Can't wait until I'm making you your food full time. So I'm going to turn the heat down to low and let it simmer. Like I said, I will probably pull off a bowl before the 45 minutes is up because it's so good. But we are going to do our giveaway now, you guys. We are going to do 2 giveaways today. I have the names all pulled off. We should be ready to go. I'm just going to double check, make sure I have all the names pulled off that I am supposed to. And then we will get started. All right. Here we go. Should be good to go. 2 names left at the bottom. Yes, Shelby, I could probably do that. Ship it frozen, and at least it'd be going from one cold environment to the next, so then it would probably stay frozen, and it wouldn't splish and splash everywhere. All right, so I think that is all of them. I actually had my list ready this time to be able to pull the names off that had already won this month. Yes, Eileen, make it. It is so good. Our grocery store has all the ingredients that you would need. All right, Eileen Brown, will you pick 2 numbers between 1 and 12? Eileen Brown, between 1 and 12. 1 and 12. Waiting for the numbers, and then we will do our 2 giveaways. Remember, you do have to be present to win, so make sure you stick around for the giveaway. You have 2 minutes to comment that you are here to claim your giveaway, so make sure you are watching. and ready to comment. Oops. 4 and 7. All right. 4 and 7. Here we go. Number 1, 2, 3, and our first winner, number 4, Jaden Saylor. Are you still here? Jaden, comment that you are here. And number 7 is our next winner. So number 5, 6, and second winner, Lisa Jones. So Jaden Saylor and Lisa Jones are our winners today. They are the ones who need to comment here, not you guys. Make sure that you are not commenting that you are here when I haven't pulled your name. Jaden Saylor is here. Awesome. Jaden is here. And then we are just waiting on the other one. And we should be good to go. If they are not here, I will pull another name. So make sure you stay tuned. You guys stay tuned in so that here's Lisa Jones. They are both here. Congratulations to the winners today. Make sure you message me your shipping information, your email, and your phone number, and I'll get something sent off to you. Your message to me is just a friendly reminder to place the order. So make sure you message me because I will forget if you don't. Have an awesome night, you guys. I will post a picture when it is all done, but it smells amazing. We are simmering it. It's on low, but it's still kind of boiling a little too much. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. Have an awesome rest of your guys' day or week. If I don't see you guys, have an amazing Thanksgiving. And I know, Ashley, it's your turn. And I will hopefully see you one more day this week. Have a good night. Bye.